Poke Squad, what it do? Recently I've been doing some scooping of some cards, and a big portion of this lot that I got came from the one and only Born to Game, located in Dover, Delaware. So James is my boy, always taking care of me. You know, we look out for each other on some cool stuff. So he helps me out with getting some cool cards, and I scoop them so that way he doesn't have to sit on them. Anyway, I got a lot of cards here. All of these are from James, and this is from a different lot. But I figured I'd at least show you guys what I got. I might break this part into two or three sections, depending on how long it starts to go. If it turns into a 30-minute video, I'm not showing it all at once. But I'm probably going to skim through these because there's nothing too spectacular. These are all, you know, your commons and uncommons, Japanese right here. Yeah, nothing too insane. Yeah, I should be able to knock this out in one swipe, but show you guys everything. But yeah, nothing too crazy on the Japanese stuff. There are some pretty cool cards. There was a few banned ones that I took out and some other stuff. But nothing too crazy, but definitely a good lot. Again, Born the Game is always taking care of me. I actually have a lot that I'm going to be checking out sometime today. Scoop these as well. So I'm going to set these aside because I actually are collecting all the promos, and I'm setting them aside for the WotC promo set, so that way they don't get mixed up and everything. Dark Dragonite non-hollow. This isn't the rare one, or the no hollow one, so you can peek it, but you ain't gonna see it. It's a regular. So I bought a lot from somebody online, and it actually included a fake Charizard, but that's actually the big part of the buy of why I got this lot was because of this particular fake Charizard, which I'll come back and show you guys towards the end. But actually, I'm going to show you at the end of this lot. I was taking a look at the cards. I'm like, all right, you know, he's got some pretty cool stuff here. The really sucky thing is a few of them were damaged. So yeah, I don't have a lot to show for this lot, unfortunately. But there was some pretty cool stuff in here. Platinum, non-hollow Charizard, Dark, got the Jolteon. These are a bunch of the rares. Got a first edition Charmander, Ponyta, Coughing, Devolution Spray, and a couple no rarities, or not no rarities, Shadowless. The thing with this lot is it also came with a bunch of commons and uncommons, but I'm not gonna waste your time showing you a bunch of commons and uncommons because you don't want to see that. I will, however, show this bootleg Charizard. That thing is freaking cool. This is like one of the original fakes that came out, and these are very sought after because it was just one of the first fakes that were made of Pokemon. So the fact that this is still around, this thing is absolutely beat to hell. But it's a cool card. Hopefully I get more of those because I like them. Which lot is this? Guess I'll go through, show you guys what also I scooped up. Now some of the stuff is going to be going in for grading. Obviously it's going to be this pile right there. But you got the Sabrina's Espeon. This is really cool. The Umbreon from Call of Legends. A couple first editions. Raichu GX. Got a Gyarados Shiny Boy. There was a lot of evolutions in this lot. One of his customers came in and sold. I am going to be keeping this one for sure because that's such a cool card. Needle Umbreon. Delta Species. Another Umbreon. I mean, but yeah, the customer traded in or sold a bunch of evolutions and some Rayquazas. Like this is a really cool Rayquaza. Espeon, Jolteon. Got a tag team. That one, I was hoping to flip it over and see the magic, but it didn't. Now this is double swirled up. It's got a swirl right there and a swirl on this side. Not sure if you guys can see it, but it's there. Got a Moltres. This one has a double swirl. Oh, that's a nice little, actually, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's got a double swirl going on side by side. That's really cool. Dark Blastoise, Mrs. Gary, Ho-Oh, CD promo Snorlax. I love the CD promo. I actually have a sealed copy of it, like the whole CD promo with all 11 cards. Gyarados, Giovanni's. We got the Heracross, cool Porygon. These are cool. These are the vending series. We got the Squirtle, Rattata, Abra, Porygon, Wigglytuff, Nidoran, Golbat, and then hitting some more Eeveelutions. This is just a Japanese lot. I separated them, but there's some really cool cards in here. Let's see. Moving on to the next. Got a Wigglytuff, no rarity, no symbol. Got the pre-release Dark Gyarados. Regular Dark Gyarados. Another no symbol. Then a couple Korean cards. Skip through those pretty quick. Got the Japanese Espeon and Umbreon, Southern Islands. Umbreon. More Eeveelutions. There's just a ton of Eeveelutions in this lot. I thought it was a pretty cool pickup. More Eeveelutions. We got some Plasma Storm or Plasma Blast. This is from Sand. I think it's Sandstorm EX, I believe. Or EX Sandstorm. And there's just Eeveelutions after Eeveelutions. Random Hollow Vaporeon. There's some really cool cards in here. The Espeon from Neo Discovery. Got a Flareon. This thing's a little bit rough, but still pretty cool. Some of these cards, you don't really see them too often. You got the Aquapolis, Skyridge. And she actually recently traded in a Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, and I scooped that. It's in grading right now at BGS. So hopefully I get the grades on that very soon. And here's to the grade pile. These cards I think will get some pretty decent grades. And come back hopefully nice and pretty. Espeon Deoxys GX. Got the Umbreon Darkrai GX. Dialga and the homies. Got a Gengar, Mimikyu, Ninetales, Heracross. This is a secret rare. Got the Dialga V-Star. Got a Chinese Mew, Chinese Charizard. Then the Japanese Venusaur and Blastoise. This thing is from Lost Origins. I really hope this comes back at 10. It's really, really in good condition. They'll probably give it a 9 just to pop it. But if this thing comes back at 10, that could be a very decent card. Got the Gyarados. Now we're on to the Japanese. Got the Flosion, Feraligatr, Entei, Suicune, Lugia. This one's pretty clean. I think it's going to get like a 9. Got the Raichu from Lieutenant Surge, Erica's, Venusaur, not Store. Sabrina's Gengar with a nice swirl right up top above his head, hanging out in the graveyard. Another banned card. First edition Rocket Scyther. I'm hoping this gets at least a 9. I don't know if it's 10 worthy, but you never know. If it gets a 10, that'd be crazy, but I doubt it. Got the no rarity. I keep saying no rarity. No symbol Victory Bell. Got a Tyranitar from Expedition. Holland Phantoms, Rayquaza, and I got to send these two in because I have the Poliwrath graded already, and it sucks because it's not a PSA, but I do have the Poliwrath version of that. So I'll be able to complete the line, and maybe I will trade them for someone who has some CGC in the blue label. But that is going to be my submission, and I'll be, I should have done a separate video on that, but I don't really care. I'll be sending these in sometime soon, and we'll let you know what I get. So let me know what your favorite card was, and yeah.